Get ready, Staten Island. It's time to celebrate 5 years of Ferry Hawks baseball. Join us Friday, April 24th through Sunday, April 26th for our first homestand of the season and our 5th anniversary celebration. Score big with $5 tickets. Grab $5 domestic draft beers. Enjoy $5 popcorn. And yes, 2 Nathan's hot dogs for just $5. Visit ferryhawks.com now to lock in your seats.
This poor guy's been on hold forever. It's almost election time. The two-time Nassau County executive, the current Nassau County executive, but my enthusiastic choice for governor and many others, man. Almost every day somebody stops me, says, your boy Bruce going to win? I say, he's going to win. He's going to win. So here he is, Mr. Governor, Bruce Blakeman. Bruce, are you a Met fan or a Yankee fan? And don't tell me both because you're about to be governor and blah, blah, blah. Are you a Met fan or a Yankee fan?
Nah, listen, I've been a Yankee fan my whole life.
Oh, baby.
So, listen, I didn't know that you were friends with Randy Levine. What a great guy that guy is.
He texted me literally 45 seconds ago because I texted him first. I thanked him for he's actually giving us his suite so we could have a charity event, our charity for Gabriel, Dyspraxia DCD America, Saturday, August the 22nd at the stadium. Yankees hosting the Jays. Hopefully you'll be there, Bruce. It'll be a beautiful Saturday afternoon for the Yanks. That's the type of guy Randy is. And, I've been to the stadium 3 or 4 times already this year in his suite. 2 or 3 times he is. He's just a lovely... Everybody loves Randy Levine in this town. Everybody, right?
Everybody does. First of all, Gabriel looks great. I saw him
Thank you.
with you and Danielle the other night. He looks terrific. But let me say this about Randy Levine. He's a great New Yorker. What he's done with the Yankees is remarkable. But what he does for charity and what he does for public service. He was appointed by President Trump to this commission that's looking to straighten out the chaos in college sports.
Yep.
And if anybody can figure it out, Randy can, because the NIL's out of control. The transfer portal's out of control. They got to do something, or they'll destroy college sports, Sid.
I actually started reaching out to Randy because of that, because I watched that day. I'm an avid sports guy like you, and I see President Trump and Mike Johnson and Marco Rubio. Then I see Tiger Woods, Urban Meyer, Nick Saban, and oh, my God, there's Randy Levine. Now, what you just did, I know it's not the most important thing, okay? But I'm being serious about this. This goes to show you how smart, diverse, sharp, New York, everything about you. What you just did, NIL, college, Trump, the White House, Kathy Hochul couldn't do that in a million years. Now, I know she likes football. I know it. I get it. She has fantasies about Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills quarterback. I'm sick of hearing that, too. Okay, enough of that. But when you look at Bruce Blakeman, the all-around guy, he's a boxer, loves his New York teams, big Yankee fan, big, strong guy, saving Nassau County, making it the safest county anywhere in America. Family involved in politics for a long time. Your brother, very impressive guy too. When I look at the tail of the tape, like before a big boxing match between Hochul and Blakeman, I'm going to say this, Bruce. People are going to say you just love Bruce. Maybe that's true. It's not even close. You killer.
Well, this is the most unaffordable state in the United States. Our electric bills are out of control. Our taxes are out of control. It's just not a place where businesses want to create new jobs. So that changes on January 1 when I become governor. I'm going to cut taxes. I'm going to cut utility costs in half. But that's not what I wanted to talk to you about today, Sid, because today, while we're on the subject of sports, I am announcing for my 5th time as county executive the opening of the games for the physically challenged. We sponsor that in Nassau County for the whole metropolitan area, the whole state of New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. It's like a mini Olympics for everybody that has a disability. And,
wow.
That's something that makes my job worthwhile, to see these kids compete. It's pure athletics. They're great athletes. So, I know that's something that you love, and that's something that we're doing this morning. And I urge everybody, if you want to put a smile on your face, if you want to feel good about yourself, go out to the games for the physically challenged. I'll get you all the information on it, Sid, but it's something that really puts a smile on my face, and I'm so happy to be doing it for the 5th time.
Wow, that is awesome. I love that stuff, Special Olympics, and When I go watch Danielle run a marathon, for example, and I see people that don't have legs, and they're able to complete the 26-plus mile race. And I don't know exactly what type of disabilities or ailments or physical limitations these brave people have that are about to compete in Nassau County. But anybody who watches that stuff, if you don't shed a tear, you're not human. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's all of the above. We have everything, any kind of disability, and these kids compete. It's their day to shine. So that's a great thing that we're doing here. And again, it's not only just in Nassau County. We have athletes from Connecticut, New Jersey, all over New York State, and that's one of the things that makes it worthwhile to get up every morning and go do your job.
And it's a one-day event, Bruce? Is it? Give me the whole rundown.
It's a 2-day event. They bus the kids in. They're put up in dormitories and hotels, and they compete as if it was the Olympics. I'm going to get you all the information on it, Sid, but it's a great thing. But getting back to Kathy Hochul, she wants to raise taxes on rich people again. Sid, when you raise taxes on rich people, they have choices. They're going to buy a second home in Scottsdale, Arizona, Miami, Florida, Boca Raton, Charleston, South Carolina. They're not going to stick around here. Kathy Hochul's going to sock it to them, and that's going to hurt our little local businesses, our dry cleaners, our restaurants, our pharmacies, the coffee shop. It's going to hurt plumbers and carpenters. It's really a bad idea, and it's just more spend, tax, make it less affordable for people to live in the state.
And you made the point a lot lately, and you're right about it, that she is more in tune with Mamdani than she sometimes wants us to believe. She is. She's lockstep. So if she wins, if God forbid she wins, she won't, but if God forbid she wins, and you think Mamdani has power and is bad now, the two of them will absolutely speed up the destruction of this city and this state. There's no doubt in my mind.
Zohran Mamdani is running the Democratic Party now. He's running the state of New York, along with AOC and Kathy Hochul, Comrade Kathy, who is a person that is so scared of Mamdani that she will do anything to please him. And she's demonstrated that time and time again. This guy wants to open up city grocery stores. He wants to take 4 years to open 5 grocery stores. John Catsimatidis could open 5 grocery stores in 3 months for probably 1/5 the price.
Yeah,
he wants to spend $30 million on city grocery stores, and Kathy just sits there, nods her head, grins, as if this was a great idea. It's a terrible idea.
Terrible. Well, first of all, it's $30 million just for one. So he said initially, this liar, that it was going to cost $70 million, which is an average of $14 million apiece to build one in every borough. As it turns out, only one is $30 million. Multiply that by 5. Now you're spending $150, which is more than twice of the $70 million. Plus, he's already said a lot of the products inside those stores will be very expensive. So it's a complete mess. None of it makes sense. None of it makes any sense. So right now, you're in great position. People say to me, they go, let me ask you something. I love Bruce. He's the right guy. Again, he's strong. He's got a great track record. He wins in Nassau County. There are more Democrats than Republicans in Nassau County. Not only does Bruce Blakeman win, he wins by a good amount. So clearly, Democrats and independents in Nassau County like the work that you do. But I guess what they bring up is, does Bruce spend a lot of time in Syracuse, in Rochester, in Albany, in Utica, in Binghamton, and all those, even Monticello by my mom, all those places that are dying between no jobs and drugs? I say yes. You're there all the time, yes?
I was in Schoharie County last week, Schuyler County. The week before that, Columbia County, Broome County, Albany County, Columbia County. You name it, I've been there. I'm going up to Plattsburgh in the North Country by the Canadian border this weekend. We are getting around. My Lieutenant Governor candidate, Todd Hood, who's the sheriff of Madison County. He's a police hero, great guy. He's traveling all around the state with me. We're going together. Plus, we break up. We hit different areas, so we cover twice as much territory. Believe me, everywhere I go, people are miserable with Kathy Hochul, and they want to change. They want a more affordable state. They want a safer state where we respect the blue. You know, Sid, I was thinking the other day after this whole thing with Sergeant Duran, that, you know, you're more likely to go to prison as a cop in New York than you are as a criminal, because Kathy Hochul with cashless bail and raise the age and the HALT Act, she's soft on criminals, but they are intensely hard, and I believe unfairly hard, on our cops in this state.
No doubt, and that goes back to Cuomo, too. Let me remind people, they paroled about 50 cop killers. Okay, forgetting about the guy screwing over Stephanie Diller and not getting Guy Rivera on murder one. Forget about this idiot guy Mitchell sentencing Eric Duran to 3 to 9 years. You got about 50 cop killers that are walking free in this state. So between Cuomo and Hochul, we've been in trouble for a long time. That's why I keep saying this. I mean this, Bruce. The only way this state and city survive is if you win. I cannot emphasize that enough. And let me remind folks, Bruce Blakeman on this show said last week first that when he wins, not if, when he wins, he will pardon Eric Duran. Let me remind folks, too, that these two amazing days that are coming up in Nassau County, that'll be Friday, May the 29th, and Saturday, May the 30th, at the Mitchell Athletic Complex at Nassau Community College. Athletes will compete in track and field, swimming, wheelchair basketball, and more. So it's Friday, May 29th, and Saturday, May the 30th, at Nassau County Community College. As always, Bruce Blakeman, you're a mensch, and you're going to win. I'm going to make sure of that. Thank you so much.
And when I do win, I'm going to swear you in as mayor when you win the election against Mondami for mayor.
Listen, if you win, excuse me, again, I did the same thing. When you win, and I know Danielle's going to kill me for saying this, but she's going to have to get over it. When you win, I'm going to run, okay?
I love it.
I love you.
It. God bless you.
You too. You too, Bruce.
You're the kind of strong leader we need. Thank you, Sid.
Bruce, you're the absolute best. Thank you so much. We all love you. Next governor of New York right there, the current Nassau County executive, my dear friend, Bruce Blakeman. Folks, he's the only hope we've got. Trust me, I'm not being overly dramatic. I'm not exaggerating. You want to save this city and save this state, you go vote for Bruce Blakeman and pray to Hashem or Jesus, any God you've got, that Bruce Blakeman is our next governor.
Thanks for listening to Sid and Friends in the Morning. You can hear Sid and Friends in the Morning weekday mornings at 6. If you like the podcast, share it with your friends and listen anytime at WABCRadio.com and download the WABC Radio app. Hit that subscribe button on all major podcast platforms. Plus, follow WABC on social on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and X. See you next time for a new episode so you never have to wonder.
What the heck is going on here?